Nanoklaj. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite soups in the whole world. Got some onions, some beef stock, yeah, a little bread. We're going to make some French onion soup. I don't know how French onion soup became one of my favorites, but I have a really hard time resisting it if it's on a menu anywhere. Years and years and years ago, Shelley and I went to the island of St. Martin for a vacation. That's down in the Caribbean, and that island is half Dutch and half French. We stayed on the Dutch side, which was much more commercial, but we drove to the French side of this small island for dinner, and I had French onion soup every night. It was delicious. There aren't a ton of ingredients in making French onion soup. There are two keys. One, the onions. We're going to cook them over a nice medium-low heat. Let them go really slow so they caramelize. That really brings out the sweetness and lets the brownness develop and gets that flavor. The second key for me is adding a little bit of sherry wine. It really just deepens the flavor of the whole dish. I've got sherry here. Go to the liquor store and buy a bottle of sherry that you would drink. Don't use that stuff in the grocery store that says sherry cooking wine. Not the same flavor at all. We're going to use both chicken and beef stock for some nice balanced flavor. A little salt. We'll saute the onions in butter. I've got a little Worcestershire for some punch and some umami. And then, of course, we'll put it in the broiler with some cheese and some bread. The prep for this is really simple too. The hardest thing you have to do is peel and julienne the onions. I julienne them about 1/4 inch thick. It really doesn't matter. They're going to cook down so much in the butter as we caramelize them. We've got a little Worcestershire. I've got my sherry. I've got my chicken stock, my beef stock. This is a quart. This is 2 cans at 14.5 ounces, so 29 ounces. A quart's 32. Close enough. I don't have a box. So it's going to be good enough. Don't worry about it if all you have is cans. You'll be fine. That's everything. You can see we're starting to get some color on these bad boys. Now we've got some nice caramelized onions. Those will be great for the soup. I took the onions out because I don't want them to get super mushy while we reduce the stock and the sherry for the broth. Float a couple of pieces of bread on there. Slice of Swiss cheese. We'll pop that under the broiler until it gets nice and bubbly. All right, it is done. It's hot and bubbly. It's hot. It's beautiful French onion soup. It's got so much flavor. It smells so good, and it's super easy. All you have to do is have a little patience with those caramelized onions. Let them cook and get nice and brown. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking at Nanoklaj, and I hope you enjoy this soup when you make it.